NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time.
Well, folks, our best laid plans and what we're dealing with here is a scoreless game with one inning complete, and I know you can't see that. And Newcastle in the outfield, but there was no way with a rain-drenched field. And we're back. Had to do an adjustment on the lights. I'm going to give you a kind of a play-by-play with the Canes in the outfield. I'll be surprised if they finish this game, as it is really coming down here, and I apologize. We've had an interesting afternoon. The score, it's scoreless. They completed one, and you've got one hit for the visiting Bridgers of Ambridge, and that's it. Canes went down in order, and we've gotten several requests with our lights, and I just don't think we're going to be able to get this one in unless it stops raining. What I'm going to do is take the time to give you an update every now and again, not to really drag it through. There are 2 outs. The Bridgers are at bat. It's the top of the second. You've got a ball and a strike on the Bridgers, and it is just really, folks, I'll tell you what, we had the table set up. We had everything. We struggled a little bit with power out here, and it was a challenge. So, and now there's some lightning, or some thunder, excuse me. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs on the Bridgers, and I think that's going to, at this next out, I'll be surprised if they come back out into the outfield, as it really came down all of a sudden. And there you go. That's the 3rd out. And absolutely looks like the Bridgers are coming out, as they're going to try and get this in, and it's going to be rather difficult. I'll give you an update as everything progresses. Right now, they've just taken everything off the scoreboard. Now they put it back on, and we're at the bottom of the second. We'll be back. Keep a heads up on our Facebook page as the rain comes down. You're watching NCTV45. Logan Gibson up, and believe it or not, out came the sun, and we're making an effort to play ball here at Flaherty Field. And needless to say, it's wet. That's ball 1. Now there is one out. Guy on first. To give you an idea, that's what the field conditions are like. We're in the bottom of the second. And Gibson up. Ball hit to the outfield. Caught. And runner holds. And we'll break this up by innings, as we'll finish the bottom of the second, and then we'll take a break while they warm up. Guy on first, 2 outs. Ball hit up the middle, and fielder's choice, safe at first, and that's 2 outs. Aiden Glick up, and you know, we were well taken care of as we had a roster and everything. You can't plan on the weather. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Ball hit up, stopped. He's going to be safe at second. No ability to make a play there, as the field conditions, I don't think you can even call that an error, as the ball was stopped. But first and second for the Canes. 2 outs, 2 on. Ball one. Ball two. 2 outs, first and second occupied. We'll take a break after this, and we'll just get you on half innings. Called strike. 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs. Ball up and out of play, as that went straight over our head. And that's the end of 2. What we have is Ambridge with no runs, 3 hits and an error. The Canes, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. And we'll be back with the top of the third. Batting now on the top of the third, Ambridge. Swing and a miss. And I apologize, as we're not as well set up as we were. Caught. As a shortstop covers that. 1 out, top of the third, no score. Ball called. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out. Bridger's at bat. Newcastle in the white with the red sleeves. Bridger's wearing the gray. 1-1. Fouled off. No score. We're in the top of the third. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two down. Top of the third. And the humidity really picking up out here. Ball called. Two balls, no strikes. And there we go to the, bottom of the third. And we're scoreless as bottom of the third. Canes up. We're scoreless. Very difficult from this standpoint to see the scoreboard. Ball fouled back. Two balls, 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes. Can't tell you how surprised I am that they are getting this in. We're in the bottom of the third. Scoreless. Ball hit and up through the gap into right field. Runner on. Dante Micheletti up as the Canes have a runner on first. We're scoreless. We are in the bottom of the third. They play 7 innings, and it'll be interesting to see what goes on here. If it gets dark, goes to extra innings. We had planned on giving you a little bit different kind of coverage with a few cameras, but the rain saw to it that that didn't happen. And runner out at second. Sliding a little difficult here, as we had a pretty substantial rain, so sliding really kind of difficult deal. We can see some water that is ponded on the infield. Walk, so guy goes down to first. We're scoreless. There is one out. Strike called. Ball hit in deep center field. And Canes draw the first run. 1-0 Newcastle in the bottom of the third. Rocco up, runner on second. Rocco Bernardino up, runner on second, and one out. Ball. 1-0. Fouled back, 1-1. We'll have this rebroadcast for you tomorrow and put together. For you YouTube users. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That ball fouled back. Runner on second. Canes with a 1-0 lead. Ball fouled out of play. Over the batting cages on the right side.
Hey, it's a base hit. I want you to get a nice move straight.
Ball called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball. Canes send the runner. And he's safe at home. Ball hit the left field. Canes get 2 in the bottom of the third. And there is 1 out. You got a guy on first, Rocco.
All right, Blake, here we go. Rock, be smart.
Canes have a 2-0 lead. 1 out. We're in the bottom of the third. Ball hit, and that's out to the wall. Rocco going home, and that's 3 for the Canes. Canes with a 3-0 lead. Guy on second now.
One deck, ground ball here, you sit. Ground ball there, you're here. Tag on the slider right, free throw line. Oh, okay. Dude, you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Okay.
Canes with a 3-0 lead. Called strike.
Get one, react two. Touch the hand, come on.
There is 1 out.
Ball in the dirt. 1 out.
Ball hit back to the pitcher. And third baseman went high, and there was no tag. But I guess there was a tag, as that's 2 outs. Guy on first. Newcastle with a 3-0 lead. We're in the bottom of the third. Throw was over to first. And Newcastle with a guy safe at second. Scoring position for the Canes with 2 outs and a 3-0 lead. 1 ball, no strikes. Thanks for watching NCTV45. As definitely a little surprised we got this one in. Man on second, 2 outs. Field has its issues. Keep in mind, it was a kind of a crazy afternoon. From about 2 o'clock on, we had a fire, we had a rainstorm. Everything that could happen happened. Ball hit the first base, tagged, and that's it. As we go to the top of the fourth and the top of the fourth. Bridgers are bad, trailing 3-0. Ball. 1 ball, No strikes. Ball fouled off.
Come on, Tyler. Short up, get him through.
On deck.
One ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Canes with a 3-0 lead. No outs in the top of the 4th. That fouled back, hitting the umpire. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Canes with a 3-0 lead. Canes up 3-0. Top of the 4th. No outs in the top of the 4th. Ambridge at bat. They're in the gray. Foul ball. And just went foul. .3-0 lead for Newcastle. Some tremendous defense and timely hitting for the Canes. Canes in the white with the red sleeves. Strike 3, and that's 1 out in the top of the 4th. Canes with that 3-0 lead. Rocco Bernardino pitching excellent, timely hitting, and great defense for the Canes. Swing and a miss, strike 1. We apologize, as we were all set to, we were set up and then the rain came. And swing and a miss, strike 2. We've been breaking this up into half innings for you, so you could come back. Strike 3. We're hoping for some better weather next week. Canes with a 3-0 lead. High. 2 outs. And 1 ball. And that's 3 outs. Aiden Cook. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Newcastle with a 3-0 lead, and we're in the bottom of the 4th. Ball called. Ball hit into right field. And with a double, Aiden Cook.
You gotta find me halfway. Get on me. All right. Come on, Kelly.
'Ball into the dirt. And that's a ball. Ball one. And 3-0 lead. We're in the bottom of the fourth. No outs. And as a rough angle here as we're fighting the sun too. Three balls, no strikes, and no outs.
Here we go, Blake.
Called strike. 3-1. You're watching NCTV45 in Newcastle. And two guys on, no outs. Bunt gets it down. Everybody's safe. And the bases are loaded. And that's no outs. Bases loaded. And the Canes up by 3. Bases loaded. No outs. 3-0 Canes. As the Bridger's in a lot of trouble here.
Runners, do what the guy in front of you does.
Dante Micheletti up. There's a windup. And there's a pitch. Fouled off down the first baseline. (3-0). Ball hit the first. On for the double play. Canes get 1. And that's 4-0. Anthony Miller up for Newcastle. Runners at the corners. Ball pulled right up the center field. Run scores. And Canes pound another one across. as that's a 7-0 lead for Newcastle.
7-1-6.
Kane's putting runners across. Runner on second. And that's 7. And drop in service again here at Flaherty Field. 7-0 Canes. 1 out, first and third. Ball thrown away at first.
Oh no!
Called safe at third. Run scores, that's 8. Canes with an 8-0 lead. Runner on third, and there is 1 out. And really pounding the ball this inning. Bottom of the fourth, Canes pound out 5 runs. On top of that 3-run lead that they had in the bottom of the third. Ball hit to right field, and that's going to score another run. That's 9, and the runner is safe at second. Still just 1 out. And we got
Let's go 2-1.
9-0 as there's 2 outs. Ball was hit, grounded to first, runner moved to third. 9-0. Ball foul. And there's the pitch. If you're just joining us, 9-0. He's going to have to hurry. We're in the bottom of the field. Runner called safe, and run scores. That's 10 for the Canes. We're in the bottom of the fourth, 10-0 Canes, as Newcastle catching fire. Two outs. Austin Kelly up. 10-0 Newcastle. And that right at us. Ten nothing Canes, 2 outs. Austin Kelly up, runner at first. Ball. 2 balls and a strike. Throw over to first, nothing doing there. Three balls and a strike. And 2 runners on with 2 outs. First and second. 2 on, 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Time called by Ambridge. Ball fouled back. 10-0 Canes. And during this break,
Come on, Joe, let's go, bud.
they'll be warming up. 10-0. Ball hit into center field. Canes will score. And that's 11 with runners at the corners. Canes with an 11-0 lead. Ball goes inside. Ball 1. Wind up, there's the pitch. And that's a ball. 2 outs. Canes 11-0. On top on this one. Ball goes foul.
Joey, Seven. Come on. Boy, Joey, battle here.
2 down as ground ball to second. Runners at the corner, second out. 11-0 Canes over the Bridgers. Bridgers in white, Canes check. Runner on first for Ambridge. If you just joined us, 11-0. We're in the top of the 5th. Ball back to the pitcher and out, and that's an 11-0 win. Canes win 11-0. Thanks for watching NCTV45.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45.